Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, and Stock Options Trading Academy. We're going to take early today, about 6 minutes early. We're doing a Zoom and YouTube live here at the same time while we're in the trade room. So let's see how this goes. There's a lot going on, so I wanted to start early and make sure we got the start off right here for the day. So it really looks like a great day here. So to do some day trades, we're going to be looking at the today 1 minute charts. Right now I wanted to show you guys quick what the markets are doing. Qs, we're still holding that 10 right now. Obviously we're within the 10-20. We're still holding that 10. So we'll see what today brings. Markets are down about 300 points now, 250 points. Down about 120, so not too bad, picking up from the lows from before, but the numbers came out today, retail numbers, obviously, the news with China, so that's putting a little setback here in the market. So there's the Qs. Facebook still looking decent. They're only down 0.71%. Here's Diamond ETF. And then obviously the big news on Boeing, you guys remember. So Diamond's still holding right at around the 10-20 SMA here as the 10-20 converge. Let's take a look at Boeing. We talked about this yesterday. This is still dropping here, down $4, 3.28%. It's down here in the pre-market hours. Still breakdown momentum. I expect Boeing to continue to drop here over the next few weeks. So we'll keep our eye on that. Boeing puts we got yesterday should do well today. And let's see, what else do we got going on? DGX, a trade we made yesterday. That's holding that 20 SMA right now, holding that consolidation. You guys see that consolidation right here? So let's see. A lot more people in the wait room here to add to the Zoom. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Vincenzo. Good morning, Skyjack. Skyjack, you're on the YouTube live and also on the Zoom, I guess, huh? Let's get that live YouTube shared. Alrighty, so again, DGX holding that 20. You guys know how to draw the consolidation box right here. Let me see how my skills are with the mouse today. That's our consolidation box right there. Sorry if it's a little messy, but you guys on Zoom, you guys could see that. Could you see that on YouTube? When I draw on the screen there?
No.
Well, you have to give it a minute there. I want to see if you could see that. Good morning, Son. Good morning, Jerry Safford. Vince. Good morning, guys. Nice to have you with us. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be a good day to make some day trades here. So we're going to be looking at some day trades. You could see that on YouTube? Wow, that's amazing. So we could do this throughout the day here as we're going. Great. So that's what we're looking for with DGX Quest Diagnostics. And let me see now, where could I get rid of these?
JC Penney shares are halted for news. Julia Charlie Papa halted.
JC Penney shares halted for news. Okay, there is my clear drawings. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. So let's see, what's the stocks we want to take a look at today? Qualcomm, I have them on the other charts here. So we're going to look at Qualcomm. This should be a nice mover. Write these down. Let's go over these. Qualcomm, that way we can pop through them throughout the day. Qualcomm, Apple, and what's the other one? Cisco as well. Cisco is usually pretty cheap. CSCO, AAPL, QCOM. Any good upgrades, downgrades today? Goldman Sachs was upgraded from market perform to outperform from 205 to 276. LH was upgraded today. Remember we were talking about that yesterday. They got upgraded today. LH. Did you notice all the call buyers coming in yesterday before it just got the upgrade today? Doesn't that seem like a pump to you? All these institutions, they're starting to buy all those. Because that's why we brought up LH yesterday. You know, we brought that up. And then today it got upgraded.
Yep.
So those calls are...
Like,
yeah, that's what they do, you know. It's corrupt. Alrighty, so let's take a look here. There's QCOM. Change that to today 1 minute. Let's get ready for the trading day. Look at these cycles yesterday on Qualcomm. They were beautiful cycles per trade plan to take advantage of. Let me see, admit all here. There we go. Alrighty, guys, here we go. 9:30, opening bell.
U.S. official says regarding the possibility of Chinese retaliation in response to new Huawei rules, says we will have to see.
Up $1,000 on those Boeing puts on the open. See here.
LIVE Live Ventures reporting $1.30 on revenue of $46.4 million. That's Lima India Victor Echo.
Give it a couple minutes. Probably about the first 15 minutes here. And we're going to be day trading. I think we're going to get some nice moves that we could take advantage of. So we're going to have a few things on our watch list here as the market opens, as we get our signals here. And a couple of them are going to be Qualcomm, QCOM, Apple, Cisco. We could take a look at Facebook as well. PayPal was downgraded today. BP Petroleum was also downgraded. Wayfair was downgraded from neutral to sell. Apple's getting a pop off that 300 where she opened. 300 to 303, quick 1% pop there. Was down about 3%. Watching Qs. No serious breakdown or breakout just yet. Pretty flat. Apple's still climbing from the lows this morning. Q's still slowly climbing here up to the SMAs. Let's see my charts above here. Diamond's climbing here as well. Let's see Walmart on this chart. MTZ. Let's go. Nvidia might be a really good one to day trade here, guys. Take a look at Nvidia to the left. Getting up to the 10, 20, 50 SMA right now. Take a look at the 3-month daily chart on Nvidia. This one looks like this could easily get to 325, 326 today if we get that breakout. So Nvidia is definitely one to put on your watch list. You start breaking above 320 on Nvidia, it's a good signal there. See if it's going to fail at these SMAs. Watching Diamond. Diamond's slowly climbing here as well, just like the Qs. Nvidia's looking great. Facebook's coming back. Facebook's holding above that 50, starting to climb. Markets look like we want to climb. Dow's only down 153. Nasdaq's down about 79 right now. S&P's down 23. Slowly getting a climb up to the SMAs here, which is acting as our resistance. See what we're going to do here. As the Qs continue, Nvidia is getting up to them. Let's see. Look what happened with Nvidia so far. Got up to that 50, got up to the SMAs. Now it's starting to fail. Take a look, guys. This is going to tell us our momentum for the day. Is it going to be BDM or breakout momentum? That's what we're watching for. Good morning, La Real Cochina de Madrito. John Dowdle, only 36-second YouTube delay from the UK. Not bad. Nice. There goes Facebook breaking below that 50. Here goes Q starting to drop. Take a look at Facebook here as well. Facebook just got up to that 50, failing. Nvidia up to that 50, failing. And there goes Q's. Q's wants to take out the lows of the day here.
Charlie Bravo, ACB.
And there we go. There's some breakdown on Q's, breaking below the lows. The 930 candle. See if it's going to hold that support here or not. So we have our support right around 218.70.
Virgin Atlantic would not restart flights until August at the earliest if UK has policy of 14-day quarantine for travelers. That's according to a source at the airline. Virgin
Wow.
for aircraft orders for 6 Airbus.
Wow. Boeing's dropping huge on that news.
Virgin has had a serious interest in a dozen private institutions on financial support.
Boeing's breaking back down here.
That from Reuters.
Let me see Facebook. I want to see Facebook hold that. Let's see. What are we looking for it to hold here? Definitely that 203 area for Facebook. Now see guys, what I'm watching for here is that next signal we get. So right now the charts are in BDM, breakdown momentum on the Qs, Boeing, everything's holding below the 10, 20, 50 SMA. So breakdown momentum, especially with our MACD cross. What we're watching for now, if this continues to break and then we start to see that flattening out of the MACD, flattening out of the SMAs, and then looks like we're starting to get that cross, as soon as we get that first crossover, that's when I'm going to make our trade. So it doesn't matter what we're looking at. Obviously, the better the move, the better the volatility in the company, the better the trade's going to be as terms of gains and a move in the underlying stock here. So keep a look at the Qs, Diamond, Boeing, Nvidia, Facebook, Tech. Tech is usually pretty good here to day trade. And if you guys see anything that's making a nice move too, let me know. We could definitely take a look at that. Let me know in the trade room though. Boeing back up to 120. Qs want to get up to that 10 again. See what Nvidia's doing right up above. Nvidia should be a good one here. That's going to be one on my watch list. Tim Hummel, we are on Zoom and we're also on YouTube Live right now. There goes Q's up to that 10 here. Let's see. You see the MACD starting to cross here. And remember, Q's on a 3-month daily here. Looks pretty good. Holding that 20. Looking good on that chart. Nvidia or Facebook. Let's see. Facebook starting to get a little pop there. Let's see what the daily chart on Facebook looks like here. So we could get up to about 208 if we really start to move today. Q's today 1 minute. Watch for any type of breaking news down here. Tesla shares relatively quiet following recent tech node article. Tesla is facing 10 civil lawsuits in China. What's Q going to do here at that 10? Facebook, watching Nvidia right above here, right at 216.89. There we go. There goes Nvidia taking a nice climb.
TSS.
Nvidia's right at that 10 as well here. If you take a look at Nvidia.
Term loan facility with Nordia Bank to refinance its existing loan with the bank. That's DSX. Delta Sandy X-ray.
Q's starting to climb.
We gave an earlier press release on that and shipping USA.
Okay, so I'm watching Q's here. I want to see that cross on the MACD for Q's. I'm watching the video here. If I jump into a trade, I got my order entry ready.
WPRH moving here on some volume now. Whiskey Tango Romeo Hotel, WPRH.
Our DGX trade's back in the green here as well. Let's take a look at that. First, let me see here. Q's. We could probably jump into Q's as well. Q's are usually pretty cheap on Expo Day. Let's take a look at the Q option chain. May 15th, 219.50. It's not bad.
Altamune moving here, $4.57. Alpha Lima Tango, ALT.
All right, so right at around 98 cents, I have this ready for 10 contracts. That's only going to be $980. But we're watching here is the MACD. I want to see that cross on the MACD. I want to see a climb above 219.69 for Qs for my entry. And I could adjust the price there as needed. So I could watch that there, have that ready. And that's exactly what I'm looking for right there. I'm looking for that 219.69 area. There you go, guys. I just added you to the Zoom meeting there.
MOR in, Morningstar announcing settlement with the SEC, Michael Oscar, Romeo November. Press release now.
Nvidia got up to that 20. Q's just consolidating, but it's still holding above that 10, which is very bullish here. Just starting to get that MACD cross, not doing anything yet, waiting for our signal. She's starting to break there. Let's see. Zoom is taking off there. I have my order entry ready to go. I put it in front of me because I don't like putting it on this screen here, as I gotta extend look over here. I'm on my 6 screens, obviously. So 109 now, 110, 111. She's breaking out. I just want to make sure she's going to break that 20 here before I jump in. NVIDIA is still holding between that 10-20 SMA. Qs so far are failing at that 20. Mo, when I'm getting ready to make a trade here, I'm not going to look at anything else. Wait until I make this trade here, and then I could take a look at shop for you. Oh, guys, our square trade's taking off huge here. I'm up nice for the day here. I'm up $2,000 for the day. Square. I think I might lock in some profits on Square. Square's taking off almost 80 bucks a share. We're in a Square trade. I'm watching Q's here, guys. Q's failing at that 20 right now, so I didn't hop into that trade yet. But you see this 10-20 cross coming up, right? Right now, Q's are trading between the no trade zone. Candles between the 10-20, waiting for that breakout above that 20 per trade plan. Didn't get it. Didn't make that trade. She's coming down to that 10. See if she's going to act as support there before she starts to climb and see that 10-20 cross. Square 79.18, up $1,400 on our Square trade. I think I'm going to lock in that profit and get into another Square trade. Sell to close. Square 5. Let's see if we could get 535 for. Yeah, let's see 540. Order status. I'll change that. Oh, big pullback there on Square. And I'll let that go. That was just the option chain between the bid and the ask there, so I'll let that get back up to 79.50 before I take that in. Now take a look at Q's. Q's dropping below that 10.20 now. You see how patient we were looking at that 20. When I said, guys, let's wait, see it break above that 20, we'll enter. Didn't break above that 20, we didn't enter into it. We had a couple of our signals. Remember, we have 3 strikes basically, 3 check marks. Okay, we have to have that first candle above that 10.20. You know, we have to have the MACD cross, and we have to have the 10.20 cross. We had the MACD cross. We almost had that first candle above the 10.20, but we didn't get it, so we were out of that. There goes Square again taking off. Let me take a look, see where that Square trade is. Square just closed out. Yep, it just closed. You'll probably see that come up here in the bottom of E-Trade here in a second. But it just closed at 540, 5.40. What were we in at? Let's see. 405? And we're out 5.4. Divide that by 4.05. There was a nice 34% gain. When did we make that Square trade? We got to lock in profits on our Zoom trade too. So here's what I just locked in on that. What was it I just sold? Square. I got so many positions in the account here. I got to start selling, locking in these profits. A couple of them are going to be worthless today, like that Walmart.
What was that percentage rate?
33.33%. So locked in $1,339.53 on that Zoom trade. Was that yesterday or the day before on Zoom? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at Zoom quick. Max net gains on the Zoom trade above 170 a share. Remember, we have the 167.50, 170 vertical call spread we got as a paycheck trade for this week. Small vertical spread. Spread. We got 5 contracts of these. So it's going to be buy to close, sell to close, call, May 15th. And we're going to buy to close the, let's see, buy to close the 170. Settle close to 167.50. Okay, we could do that right now. Net credit, I'm going to put in at 2.30. That's going to be my net credit there. That expires today. So as long as Zoom's above 170, that's going to be max net gain there. I'll do 2.20. Submit. Estimated proceeds about 1,100. Put that in. That's live. There's that. Now here's Q's, guys. Look at Q's. Above that 1020, MACD's crossed. Now I might be entering into my Q's here. Let's take a look. I still got some big gains I want to lock in. That DGX trade's up 11% right now. We have the June 19th Expo. Let's take a look at that quick here. DGX is taking off here, up 0.84% today. We were asking Dr. Reber about it, but guys, take a look. Yesterday we were talking about this, right? Came down to the 20-day simple moving average, right? Came down to that 20. Now she's getting a successful bounce. Green candle above that 1020. She's back in breakout momentum. What are we looking for? We're looking for that next area of resistance, which we're going to see right at about right here. Let me see. Maybe I could draw on it. Let me make this thicker. So 115, I can't draw a straight line if my life depended on it, but you guys could see 115 going across here. That's going to be our target resistance or profit area. Okay, so that's gonna a new long position on Twitter there. We got to take a look at Twitter. We might be able to make some good day trades on that. Let's see Twitter. So that DGX trade, that's what we're looking for right there. Okay. I love seeing that on the YouTube. You know, when I could draw like that, it's amazing. Wow, look at Twitter breaking out here on that news that guy just went along there. Big breakout on Twitter. Let's take a look at Q's. I want to make some day trades here.
You still have that order up?
For Q's? Not yet, no. I closed that out when I was closing. Wow, we're up nicely here for the day. Really nice gains. That Boeing trade's doing great. That Orgies trade is doing great that we had.
Twitter's popping to the highs.
Twitter's popping to the high. There goes Q's. All right, I'm jumping in Q's here. Option chain. I'm going to jump in the Q's. Looks like Dow wants to turn green here. I like the looks of this. May 15th. Let's see the 220 strike call. That's going for about $1.14. I can pick up 10 contracts. Buy to open. Wow, she's taking off now. Not at $1.16, $1.17. Alrighty, I just got in. Let's see, did that execute? Let me see, I don't think it executed yet. Order status. There we go, it just executed.
What?
Let me look. $1.16 a contract. So we're in at $1.16. We need to break above that 220. If we don't break above that 220, we break below 219.50. That's our stop there. Keep an eye. Want to see that Q's continue to break out there. Let's break above that 50. If we could break above that 50, then we could easily head for 221, maybe even 222 here. So watch, we're in breakout. We need to break above that 50 here. That's going to act as some resistance right now as we're getting up to it. Let's see that successful breakout. She's running there, got some nice gains. Wow, Q trade's already up 10%. There goes Q's. Let's see it break above this 50. That'd be a successful climb off that 50. She's still breaking 220.14. 220.10. That DGX is still taking off there. Let's see Qs. Come on, Qs. Let's hold that 50 and have that climb. There we go, 222.06. I'm watching NVIDIA above. I'm watching Facebook. I'm watching Qualcomm. There's a bunch of things I'm watching while I'm continuing to watch DGX and the Qs that you guys are looking at. Keep vigilant what's going on here. There we go. There's that climb again. That's just coming up now. We're up 6% on our trade. .4% gain on the Qs.
That purchase on Twitter is Kerrisdale Advisors.
DGX just broke above 112 a share, guys. 112.07. Big breakout. We're up 16% on our, let's see, no, I think we're up more. Let's see. DGX, average price 520. 650, divide that by 5.2. We're up 25% already on our DGX trade. Up 15% today on it. There goes Qs. Let's see it break that 50. There we go. There goes Qs again, up 6%, up 7%. See how it's struggling with that 50? I told you guys. But what's nice here is we're consolidating. So as the 10 catches up to this, we might get that next breakout and break above that 50 here. That's what I'm watching for. NVIDIA is just starting to get that 10-20 cross right now on a today 1 minute chart if you guys check out NVIDIA.
SABA shares halted on a circuit breaker, Sandy Alpha Victor Alpha. Off the lows now 218 on Cassava Sciences, SABA.
A 10 SMAs catching up to the Qs now. Let's see what's going to happen. That 10-20 cross is happening on NVIDIA right now, guys. And DGX is still breaking out. 112.07 on DGX. Qs are in consolidation. And there goes NVIDIA. NVIDIA is starting to climb here. Let's see that next breakout on NVIDIA. There goes NVIDIA. I want to see NVIDIA above 318 there for that next breakout. DGX trade is now up almost 30%. There goes NVIDIA. Qs are holding that 10.
Chinese meat imports remain strong for at least 3 years, according to APA Meat Group.
Let's see that breakout above that 50. NVIDIA's having a nice breakout here, guys. There we go. There goes Q's. Big breakout on Q's. 20% gain on our Q calls.
6.191 million for Jobs job openings.
Wow, big job openings number there.
0.2% in line. Michigan consumer sentiment, 73.7. Consensus was 68. S&P futures ticking slightly lower. Gold dropping here now, following the 10 a.m. data.
All right, guys, I just sold the Q calls 130, $1.30 a contract. There it goes, $1.30. I'm out. What were we in for?
116.
Quick 12%. And now the total for the day is at, before it was at 1,339.53. There goes Q, still breaking out though. Now up $1,469.16. And you see how you can make those quick profits just following. Look at what we did here. So let me see, annotate. You guys could see, here was the Qs, right? Here was the no trade zone for the Qs, right? Or consolidation. Okay, we got the first candle above that 1020. We started breaking above that 50. We locked in our profits. And that was a quick 12%. In what? What time did we make that trade? Do you know?
We made that trade at 9:54.
9:54?
We closed it 7:02.
8 minutes. Right? 8 minutes, 12% gain. And that's just following our trade plan there. And you guys can see, if you're watching a 1 minute chart, you could do that really quick, following the trade plan, being patient, waiting, and being disciplined. Qs are still taking off. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to look here for a break above this 220.50 for the next trade. Okay, and if it fails below here, I'm happy. I locked in right at the highs right now. So far, where we locked in our profits, we're at the highs of this breakout momentum. Now I could be patient, wait for that 220.50 for that next entry, and enter into another trade. FNG Kratos says, wow, just made $400 on Qs. You're the GOAT, Dave. Thank you. All right, how do I get rid of these freaking drawings here so I can find some more charts to trade? Let's see, clear drawings. There we go. Boom. Alrighty, so quick $1,469.16 so far today. Qs, like I said, 220.50. I might enter into that again. Let's see our DGX trade. Why don't we lock in profits here and then look for some new trades? Sell to close. I'll sell DGX. Right? Should I do that? I mean, we're up almost 30% on it.
If we're up 30%, we gotta close it.
You know, we got a lot of trades. I'd rather lock in some trades and move on to the next ones here, you know?
Forward.
What did we get in for on DGX? 520? Oh, that's square there.
521.
Okay, 521. It's at around 650 now. 6.5. Divide that by 5.2. So that's a 25% gain.
VISL, BizLink getting a spike here. Victor India, Sandy Lee.
It's bringing up square when I do that. I hate that. Let's see, DGX. What expo do we have? The June 19th. Okay, call June 19th. What strike do we have? The 110. All right, how many contracts do we have? We only have 2 of those. 6.50. Sell to close.
6150.
6.50 is my order. It might not close at that though. She has a bid now of 6 and an ask of 650. So I'll let that go there. That'll be today. If that doesn't execute today, that's fine. Let's see, what else are we looking at here? Those Boeing puts are looking good here. Do I want to lock in that Boeing trade or not? Let's take a look at Boeing quick. Manage our trades. That's what's most important here, is managing those trades.
Let's lock in profits. I love locking in profits.
So you see now we're in BDM still on Boeing. We're almost at the lows of the day. I'm going to hold on to that Boeing. That Boeing is still in BDM there. Going to be patient with that one. Let's see. Twitter trade is doing great. That's an official trade. Zoom is doing phenomenal here. Take a look at Zoom. That might be one we could do some day trading with. Zoom looks like that's going to get back up to at least 178 today. I mean, Zoom's in breakout momentum. We have a spread on Zoom. We could close that out for max gains later. Could close it out now. Nvidia is still climbing. Getting really pissed off with that Nvidia. Should have kept an eye on that. There's that 1020 cross we were talking about on Nvidia. Remember I was saying about that? Say, guys, Nvidia's having that 1020 cross. There was that cross right at 317.55. There goes Nvidia, 319.66. Big breakout momentum there. She's going to get up to that 320. If she can get up to that 320, I think she's going to get up to around 323 today. That could be a nice day trade there. Were you sharing the live thing in the YouTube? Or not YouTube, on social media there? Facebook groups? I got 90 live viewers.
Because everybody's on.
Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see, Twitter.
FCAU, Fiat Chrysler, and Intesa.
Wow, Nvidia is still on the run there. There goes Twitter. Now Twitter's having a successful bounce off that 20. This might be a really nice entry here for something like next week's expo with Twitter. You know, remember that. Let's take a look at Zoom. Zoom's still in breakout momentum here. Zoom looks like a nice entry still, up to 174.55. Let's see Facebook. If Facebook starts to run, I'll do a day trade on it. 205.35, got a doji. Trading in NTZ. You can see the NTZ there, not doing too much. Zoom is still climbing though. I like that Zoom chart. Twitter's still climbing. Nvidia's still climbing. Let me look here. I'm going to go over my watch list. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to link this to 1, right? So I'm linking this to 1. So I'm going to go down my watch list now. Whatever I click on my watch list, it's going to pop up here on the left chart you're looking at. So I'm going to quickly scan through my watch list here and look for another great day trade for us, all right? Ooh, Apple's looking great here, guys. Take a look at the Apple chart. First candle above the 50 SMA. It's starting to break out. We could look at 307 as a target for Apple. Let's take a look at the option chain here, see how cheap they are or how expensive they are. The 305's going for $2. That's quite a bit for today's expo. Let's see, let's continue to go down that list quick here. AMD's just starting to break out. Look at AMD starting to get that 1020 cross. MACD's cross. AMD could have a nice breakout here today, guys. I'd be looking at 54.30. AMD is looking good. Facebook finally starting to climb a little bit there. I'd love to pick up something on Facebook here, a day trade on Facebook. There goes AMD, guys. Take a look at AMD. She's running. This one's just starting. It didn't even get that 1020 cross yet. Just starting to break out now. Already has the MACD. Here comes the 1020 cross right now on AMD here to the left. Facebook starting to break out. If I see Facebook break above that 205.75, I might get into some calls on Facebook for today's Expo as a day trade. So keep an eye on this. There goes AMD. AMD's taking off. Big jump on AMD. Let's see if we could jump into AMD here. What do we got going on the option chain for AMD? Today's Expo. 54 strike going for about 56 cents. That sounds good to me. Let's jump into that.
Penny says certain strategic alternatives
54.
be considered. Company had grace period of 5 business days to make interest payment. Says had entered into grace period to evaluate certain strategic alternatives, none of which have been implemented at this time. That's Julia Charlie Papa. Jason.
All right, I just got it in AMD. May 15th, 54 strike call. We got in at 61 cents. Look at Facebook breaking out here. Big breakout on Facebook. She's running. Markets are taking off. There goes NVIDIA. Let me put Qs on the top here. Qs are what I want to watch. Qs are having that big climb again here. Take a look at Qs. Guys, our AMD trade already up 10%. Nice. There we go. 11%, 12%, 15% on AMD. Quick $200 gain on AMD already. She's at 70 cents now. 68 by 71. Bid in the ask. Look at that breakout here. AMD, Facebook, whole market's breaking out here, guys. Nice breakout momentum happening here.
Shares of Sorrento over $5 now.
Guys, there we go. She's running. Have it in order now to sell AMD. There we go. I just sold AMD, guys, 75 cents. There she goes, sell 20 AMD. 54 call executed, 75 cents. Now she's at 80 cents. Big breakout there. Nice job, guys. Another nice day trade. What was that? 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
And how much did we make there?
Like 2 minutes. That was like 40 seconds.
Did anyone get in that? I'm wondering if
Transpire and Tyler.
they got in it.
ABT.
Nice. Nice job, guys. Now take a look. How much were we up before? This is what's beautiful about this. I keep bringing this up. We were up $1,469.16, right? Now let's take a look what we're up. Now we are up $1,748.43. And it looks like Facebook's still going to have a big breakout. I'm probably going to jump into a day trade on that as well. So what was our entry price on that? What did we just trade?
61 seconds. AMD.
61 seconds?
Not 61 seconds. 61 seconds.
Sucks. Okay, that sounds even better.
But it was
Look
like
at
60
Facebook
seconds.
breaking out again. 206.46. Getting up to that 206. 75 cents. And what do we get in? 61? That was a 23% gain in 2 minutes. 23% gain.
Stop saying 2 minutes. It wasn't 2 minutes. It was like 60. It was like 50 seconds.
Yeah.
By this time I said
It was
that,
pretty
the
quick.
I was hitting slow.
What a breakout here. I'm loving this. Did you guys jump in that trade with us? Oh, Fred Rogers just joined us. He missed out on that day trade.
2.
Oh.
It's the second one.
Fred Rogers. That sounds familiar. Fred Rogers?
Floyd.
Oh, Floyd Rogers. Who's Fred Rogers? Is that the guy from that kids show? Mr. Rogers?
Won't you be my neighbor?
I think everyone wants to be our neighbor after these trades. They were nice. Carnival Cruise Line's getting a nice pop here today as well. Let's take a look at CCL. Yomas on YouTube chat says yes, thank you. I want to know how many others got into that AMD trade as well. That was really nice. That was a quick trade. We're just waiting and being patient, waiting for that big breakout. We were looking at the chart. We saw a breakout. We entered. Look at some put sweeps coming in on Amazon. I could make a day trade on Amazon, but most of the members can't make trades like that. Now look at this. CCL's looking great. I want to see that candle above 14 bucks next week on CCL. There goes NVIDIA again, guys. She's in consolidation. Breakout momentum. Take a look at this. Facebook, I really want to get into Facebook. I think she's going to have another nice pop here today. What's the Dow at? Dow's up 17 points. NASDAQ's only down 11. I'm going to jump into Facebook here. I think the markets are going to have a nice pop here. Let's see. Call May 15th. You know what? I'm going to pick up the May 22nd on Facebook here instead. I'll pick up the 207.50. She's going for about 370. I'm going to put it in order for 370. I'll pick up 10 contracts.
Swing.
I'm in it. Just entered May 22nd, 207.50 strike on Facebook. Here she is coming up right here. See, buy right here, 365 we got in at.
Target.
365 target. I'm going to be looking for 210 on Facebook.
Stop.
Stop, let's say 204. That might be a day trade, though. You know, I just wanted to have that little extra time to be on the safe side, you know?
Good day trade then?
Huh?
Or I'm gonna put-
Yeah, this is just a day trade. Yeah, don't send anything out right now. I think in the mornings, the morning session should be our day trade session, since that's when we see our volatility. And then the afternoon is when we look at our swing trades.
I love it.
I like that idea. If you guys are up for that, that way we have a schedule. You guys know. Eddie Santos says Zoom smokes YouTube. Ooh, we got to pick up my Porsche at 11 too. Guys, I got my Porsche I serviced, the 20,000 mile. It's only at 16,000 miles, but you know, I took it in and they're like, "Oh yeah, 20,000 point inspections due." I'm like, "All right, what's the cost of that?" He's like, "It's going to be $1,400." But then I got the invoice. It's $1,720 for an oil change. Oh man, I'm so pissed about that. I could have taken it to you know, Zippy down at what do you call it, Tire Kingdom. I could have given him a $100 tip. I know then if I give him a $100 tip, he appreciates
Well, let's see exactly
it.
what
Does
they
it?
did, you know, it's Porsche. You know, things are a lot more expensive.
Oh yeah.
Original parts is different.
Facebook coming down to that 10 right now. Let's see if she gets that bounce off that 10 and starts that next breakout. This is important right here for Facebook for a minute chart as far as day trading is concerned. Let's see. Dave Gallows says, Dave's day trade Friday, QQQ, in at 116, out at 175 for a $590 gain. Thanks, Dave. No problem there, Dave Gallo on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gary Nijun says, how do you hop on the Zoom? You have to be a pro trader member of breakingchartalerts.com. Go join, and I could give you the Zoom meeting for this afternoon. You guys don't want to miss this afternoon trading. You know, I mean, you guys see we just made $1,748.43 off these day trades, and we're going to be doing the same thing, a Zoom in the afternoon at 2 p.m. And we'll be doing some day trading there as well. So be ready and be prepared. I'm having some nice profits here today, really nice profits. Yeah, if you guys need help signing up or want to join us as a Pro Trader member, Ephraim there, our operations, he just messaged in the YouTube chat there. Reach out on our Facebook business page. He put the link in the chat there. Facebook.com/Breaking Chart Alerts. Nick Richardson says ExxonMobil news here. Let's take a look. First, let me see CCL. CCL has been holding that 20 here. Nice breakout momentum. SMA's converging. Breakout momentum. Here's consolidation, right? I mean, you guys could see this. It's pure as day. Here's your consolidation. Here's your breakout momentum. Your retracement. And remember what you're looking for, retracement. First red candle below the previous candle's body. Hold in support at the 20. Right? And then what do you have? You have consolidation again. No trade zone. And then what happens? You get that next big breakout. And then you consolidate again. And then you drop down to that 20. And then you're waiting for that next climb. It's like clockwork. Where did I put that bar for Zoom here? I can never find where it's at. I got 6 screens here. Oh, here it is. This bar here. Could you guys see that on the screen? I wonder if YouTube could see this on the screen. The functions of Zoom here. There, she's successfully bouncing off this 20. Now she's looking to break above resistance. If she breaks above resistance, she's going to head for $12.90, $13. You know, and that's really important. Facebook's dropping below that 20. See if she holds there. The Zoom link is posted on the website for pro traders.
Number 2.5 call sweep, Sandy Romeo, November Echo, shares going back down at $4.80.
Let's see there. Ragu says Shop's in breakout momentum. Let's take a look at Shop. I feel good after those first couple nice day trades, huh?
You already know how I feel about your day trades.
Oh, yeah, he always tells me, he's like, Dave, you kill it on day trades. He's like, you should be doing day trades every day.
Because you like swing trades. You like the longer term.
Yeah, you know what? And then what
the
happens? You get all
setups,
those swing trades, and then,
and
you know.
volatility and
I mean, day trades are good for the morning. I'm going to continue that. There goes Facebook up to that 10. Let's see her break out here and climb above that 10-day simple moving average for that next breakout momentum. And as you can see here, I think this is going to be a little bit longer term type of setup here, type of chart for Facebook. Shopify is breaking down there. Let's see. Ragush said Shop is breaking out. I am bullish. So right now, Shop's consolidating right here. She might continue down to the 50, though, before she has that next breakout, as she did down here. You can see she's been retracing down to that 50. She retraces down to that 50, Ragu, and has that successful bounce. You let me know. I'll be jumping in with you. There goes Facebook again, guys. Facebook's breaking above that 1020 SMA here on a today 1-minute chart. MACD is just starting to climb. Let's see that confirmation candle, green candle after this, above the 10 here. Let's see, where's her Facebook trade? Oh. There she goes. Oh, yes, I'm still holding LVS. That's going to be a nice one there. Facebook holding that 1020 right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Ragu says shop entry. He entered at 764. Looks like it's starting to enter BDM here, Ragu. That 10's getting ready to cross below that 20. Let's see. She's in no trade zone right now. There's that 1020 cross. It's already MACD crossed below. So she's in breakdown momentum as of right now. And a break below that 50 SMA would confirm that. Right now you got 2 check marks. Third check mark would be a candle below that 50 per trade plan.
JC Penney shares, Julius Charlie Papa, spiking here after resuming trade. That's JCP.
JC Penney's, what's that doing right now? Ooh, 24 cents. It's up 20 cents here on that news.
Shares hitting 24 cents now.
That's one you could day trade. Wow, look at her taking off.
23% on JC Penney.
What's the news on JC Penney?
Well, bankruptcy, but that's old news.
Well, bankruptcy is not going to cause the stock to spike 30%. What? There must be other news. You know it or no?
No, that's
You didn't hear it? Let's see.
25 cents now on JC Penney.
J.C. Penney had 5-day grace period to make interest payment before non-payment would constitute event of default. Company entered grace period to evaluate certain strategic alternatives, none of which have been implemented.
Kudlow says in a
J.C.
tweet, but
Penney
not
shows
White House
company made
reporting that the
$17 million
Democrats-
interest payment due,
That's from Larry Kudlow.
payable May 2nd, related to term loan. So they made their interest payment.
JC Penney shares just off the highs now.
Nike has got some put sweeps coming in. Facebook's starting to break out again. Wow, look at that breakout on Facebook.
Penney did not announce a bankruptcy, said not making a payment of $17 million on interest.
$1,700. You mean
Penny now
17 million, Charlie?
4 cents. I'll add 25 cents to you, Charlie Papa.
Let's see here. What's the other one we were looking at for Ragu's shop? I want to see Facebook break above that 206.50. Facebook's looking good. Came right down to that 50. She's bouncing higher. Ragu's shop's coming between that 50 and 10-day simple moving average. Watch for a make out and a breakout or a breakdown here. Candle below 265, she'd be in BDM. Candle above 267.50, she might get that confirmation bounce after and have that climb. MACD still not looking that good. Still bearish on that there, Ragu. But watch, if she breaks that 765, maybe I jump into a call there and do a quick day trade as well. Facebook right now is holding that 20 SMA. I want to see it break that resistance. CCL's really taken off today. Up 20% on our CCL trade today. Take a look at its CCL here quick. Facebook breaking down.
Shares continue to spike here, up 37% at the high.
Wow, J.C. Penney's still breaking out there. You know, I should buy some J.C. Penney long there if they're not going to file bankruptcy. Why would they make that interest payment for $17 million if they didn't have... There goes Facebook.
right now.
Shop's getting up to that 10. There she goes. She's breaking above that 10 there, Ragu.
JC Penney's on that noodle, the little lifesaver.
Yeah.
That's that 15% last ditch. Does it save them?
I think a hedge fund needs to come in, take it over, do something with it. There's good opportunity there with JCPenney. If I was a little larger, I'd probably jump in. You know, there's so many things you could do with JCPenney. Carnival Cruise Line. Take a look here at Carnival Cruise Line, CCL. Ragu, she's getting above that 10 there. Take a look, see what shop does. CCL. Breakout momentum. Just got up to 13 bucks like we were talking about before when she retraced. She got up to that 13. 13's acting as resistance right now. Carnival Cruise Line's up over 5% for the day, 63 cents. Shopify so far. Let's see if she holds that 10. Facebook's holding that 10. To me, it looks like we're going to have a nice breakout here, but anything can happen. Still early, only an hour into the day. Counts up really nicely, though, today, I have to say. I should be adding to that Twitter trade. There goes Shopify breaking out there, Ragu. Nice trade there. Facebook's on the run. Facebook trades in the green. Now up 2% on Facebook. Now up 3% on Facebook. NVIDIA's in consolidation. I'm watching that right above the Facebook chart. There goes Shop and Facebook again. Let's see that continue to break out. Nice run. Carnival Cruise Line is still rocketing higher. Up 30% today on Carnival Cruise Line. That was a big comeback, wasn't it? Looking good. Looking good. There goes Facebook again. Another big breakout on Facebook. Let's see that green candle above 206.75. There goes Shopify, holding between that 10-20 SMA on a today 1 minute chart. You're looking for a candle above that blue 20 SMA on Shopify. Facebook's in breakout momentum. Retrace down to that 20, breaking higher above the previous highs here. We're in continued breakout momentum in this market here. I think we're going to continue to see a nice climb here in the market going forward. At least for a little bit. Delta Airline call sweeps coming in. Call sweeps, Delta Airline, call sweeps, call sweeps. Many call sweeps coming in on the airlines.
Traders now. That's CASH.
Up 4% on Facebook now.
JCPenney 31 cents.
Wow, 31 cents now on JCPenney's. That's, I'm telling you, that's going to be one to get into and just hold some shares of. You know, not bad. There we go, guys. 5% gain now on Facebook.
Regaining its partnership with H&R Block. H&R Block had previously canceled the partnership in 2017. Now, moving higher to the high of 16.13, now 15.79 of 11% for CASH, Charlie Alpha Sandy Hotel. Larry Kudlow tells reporters no coronavirus relief package should go through without some form of liability protection.
Facebook coming right down to that 20, watching that candle closely on Facebook. Shopify coming right down to that 50 here as well. Market's pulling back a little bit. Ragu said he just got into some Boeing calls. Let's see what Boeing's doing. Ooh, Boeing's breaking down there, Ragu. Facebook getting a bounce off that 50. I want to see it hold that 50. Shop's holding that 50. Notice how the whole market's really holding that 50. You know, I'm watching some other charts. Nvidia's in BDM now. Nvidia broke below that consolidation box. Facebook getting a nice pop there from that 50. There goes Facebook again. I love when you see how when she retraces down to that 50, you get a side-by-side green candle like that. Same size as that big red one dropping down to the 50. Same thing here. I love seeing that. Now, if we could get this to be a green candle, we're going to be in the next breakout momentum. Shop trading between that 10, 20 SMA. There goes Facebook. First candle above that 10. Facebook's breaking out again. There goes Facebook. Trades back in the green on Facebook, back up 2%. Let's see her continue to that climb there and break resistance at, let's say, 206.75. There goes Facebook, continuing to run, now up 2.5%. No, Kevin Hill. Still in the Boeing puts for the May 22nd Expo. There goes Facebook. Another big climb there on Facebook. Up 3% now on Facebook.
Although tells reporters U.S. and China still working on trade.
U.S. and China still working on trade. He's telling reporters that. So markets are going to climb. There goes Facebook breaking out. Big breakout on Facebook. Now 4% on Facebook. Shop's finally breaking above that 10, 20, 50 SMA there. There goes Facebook, 206.75. I want to see it break that.
Carlo tells reporters the trade deal is continuing.
Yo, Miz, I'm not in Shop. I just have Shop pulled up for one of our members that's trading it. Medj, I could definitely help you out with a good monitor. Facebook still's got a steady, slow climb here. Let's see if I could hand draw this.
The SEC and PCAOB have been warning investors for quite some time about lack of transparency in Chinese financial statements.
That's not that great of a line there, but wish they had tools on Zoom to be able to do that stuff.
Kudlow tells reporters will have more to say about lack of transparency in the future.
That's a horrible drawing too. I don't know why I can't freestyle a straight line. NVIDIA still in breakdown momentum. I want to find something else to play here for a day trade. Here's a nice little story. Here's how long Carnival, Norwegian, and Royal Caribbean could last without revenue. Now look at Facebook starting to climb again. See how the lows are continuing to climb? There we go. There goes Facebook. Breakout momentum again. There goes Shop. There goes Facebook breaking out, up 2.5 or up 1.5%, up 2% now on Facebook. Up 3% on Facebook. Want to see that breakout above 206.75 on Facebook so bad right now. If we could break above that 206.75 on Facebook, we could have a nice run. Guys, now up 5% on Facebook. There she goes. Let's see, 206.75. I want to see that break above 206.75. Up 5% now. $200 gain on the Facebook trade. And this is that swing trade we got. So you see it. We can still lock in another nice couple $100, even though we got that extended time frame for that. Because markets were a little volatile then, right?
Yeah.
So I said to myself, you know what? I think it's better on a risk management perspective to go with that next week's expo. Even though I think it's going to be a day trade, just so I don't see a sharp pullback in the market here, it's wiser to go with that quick trade for next week's expo. And that's what we did. A little bit safer. Now, if I got this week's expo, instead of being up 5%, I'd probably be up 20%, you know?
Riskier.
Yeah, exactly. If you had that pullback, it would have been, you know, a sharp pullback. But we're breaking out. Got a nice profit on that Facebook trade for next week's expo. That was nicely done.
Day trade, go.
Dr. Reeves said just jumped out of Facebook. He made the profits, locked in the profits, and he is happy. He loves it.
The high is $10.77. Charlie Hotel Kilo, CHA. Chesapeake, 10.77. The high 23.5%.
Facebook's ready for that breakout. I want to see that next breakout there on Facebook. Quick pullback there on Facebook, back down to that 20. But you guys see what's happening here, and this is what you're looking for with this trend. This is what's important. So, boom, 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 and we want to see something like that. We got a nice trend here. Higher lows as we continue higher. Facebook's holding that 1020 right now. And there she goes again. See how it did that, guys? See how we were just watching that? And now she's breaking out again and going for highs. Facebook trade back up 4%. There goes Facebook again. See if she could break out of that resistance. That resistance right around 206.75. There she goes. Big pop there, up 5%. Up 6%. Nice climb on Facebook, guys. 380 by 390 bid in the ask on Facebook. 375 by 385. Up $200 on the Facebook trade. 380 by 390. There she goes. Facebook's taking off. Shop needs to break that consolidation box right here on Shop. There's that consolidation box on Shopify. Once it could break above that, you'll see another breakout, probably up to around 775, which is going to be resistance. So if you could break above that consolidation box, that's what you're looking for. Facebook's coming right back down to that candle there, right down to the 1020. Don't want to see a break below here, otherwise we might exit out of the breakout momentum. Dow's down about 72, Nasdaq's down 50. There goes Facebook now dropping below. Still trending higher there on the today 1 minute chart, so holding on to that trade. Shop's coming back down to that 10. Ragu says Ulta's running. Ulta's having a nice pop there, 199 to 204. 6 month daily, that's holding that 50 really well. This could be a nice target right to 225. This is a nice swing trade idea here. Really nice idea. Holding that 50, getting that bounce off there. By the end of the day, I'll look at that, see what's going on with Ulta. There goes Ulta again climbing. Nvidia is still in breakdown momentum, but it's not doing too much. Slow decline on Nvidia. Facebook keeps retracing down to this 50. I want to see it hold that on this candle here. Look at the call sweeps coming in RCL, Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. Let's take a look at RCL. Shopify's coming, pulling back, retracing down to that 2050 SMA. Let's see, RCL. RCL is breaking below that 1020 SMA. RCL's breaking lower here down to that 50. So see, you could take a look. Here's some call sweeps coming in on NVIDIA for today's expo. NVIDIA starting to break out, guys. Take a look at NVIDIA. This might be a nice day trade. Take a look at NVIDIA quick. There she goes. She's climbing above that 1020. Here's that MACD cross. Let's pull up the option chain for NVIDIA. Look at a day trade. NVDA. Let's take a look here. Wow, look at that breakout there on NVIDIA. Look at those calls, expiration for today's expo. Look at the 320 strike that's only going for about 250, 10 contracts. Watch it, see if she's going to break above. Alrighty, guys, I just got into NVIDIA, the 320 strike calls. If she breaks below here, I'd exit. That's going to be my exit is 318.50. And if not, I'm going to be looking for that breakout. So I'm in at, what am I in at? 241. That was my entry. 241 was the price. So I'm looking for that 1020 start to cross here. Patient, discipline, watch for that move. Coming down to that 10. Holding that 10 on NVIDIA. Let's see it hold that 10. Start that climb.
CHK, Chesapeake, to hold it again at $11.20 at the high. Charlie Hotel Kilo.
Ragu, that Shopify's breaking down on you there. Guys, I just closed NVIDIA at $2.
Is that a day trade?
Yeah, it was a day trade I made while you were gone.
A minute?
That hit my stop of 218.50, exited out of that NVIDIA trade. I didn't like the Qs. The Qs were breaking down here, broke below that consolidation on the Qs. I saw NVIDIA starting to break down. I said, you know what, I just better off getting out. First small loss there before taking a bigger hit. What's the market doing here? Now, after that trade, so before I was up 1,748.43 for the day. Now I'm up $1,580.27 for the day. That's all within an hour and a half here. Boeing had a big breakdown there, back below 119. See what Shop's doing for Ragu. Ooh, Shop had a big breakdown there, Ragu.
S&P futures dropping here. It's at 28, 22.7.
All right, let's take a look at SPY. Maybe we could do some day trading with some SPY puts. Looks like we might drop back down to 281.50. We're dropping pretty quick here. I'm going to look at the option chain for SPY. SPY. Let's see here, the 283 strike puts for today. Yeah, I might go to May 18th. I'll do May 18th. Let's see, 283. I could do 282. 282 for about 250. Let's see, I want to see what we do here. If we drop lower, I'm going to jump in.
Now in Chesapeake Energy. Decent volume coming into CHK. Now multi-in.
That meeting failed to record now too. It said failed to convert. That's a perfect video too.
Really?
Actually, it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
FMS, Fresenius. It says production has normalized in China, and in the U.S. we have got past the worst. That being reported by FAZ.
You just started it. Not everybody.
It's 11 now. We're still live though on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Guys, sorry about that. Something went out. We had a power outage here. There's some storms coming into Orlando. So briefly went out there. Sorry about that.
GNC shares continue to
Spot
start
put,
to
yeah,
get
yeah,
a copy on
No,
volume.
didn't get into the SPY put. I was ready to make the trade and then everything went out there. SPY put. All right, I just got into the SPY put. I got into the 282 strike put for May 18th Expo, which is Monday. So I got into that for now. Hold that. DGX trade. What's that?
US spot, but can you do
Let me see what my entry.
May 18th. What'd you get in at 252?
Let me see order status. I got in at 279.
270. Wow.
The power outage. I had my thing set for 250.
It's 250.
I had it set for 250, and then that power outage just went. Oh man, it's like there's always a cloud, you know.
Wow, shoot. And that's the 18th, right?
Yeah, yeah. That might not be a day trade. That might be a hedge. We'll see how that goes here for the afternoon. But it's in BDM now. I'll probably just take profits on that as it continues to drop. But we'll see. Alrighty, guys. I have a meeting. I got to go get my car now. The Porsche. I had the 20,000 mile inspection on the Porsche, and it's going to be $1,720. That's insane for an oil change, but I guess that's what they're doing for the Cayennes. So I'm gonna go pick that up now and give back this nice turbo. They had the
Man, you were loving that.
yeah, I was liking that. Not bad, but gonna go pick that up now, guys, and then I'll be back to the office here, and we're gonna start our day trading session in the afternoon at 2 p.m.
Zoom for pro traders.
Yep. Zoom for pro traders, and then the trade room for regular trader members. Alrighty, guys, take care. Have a great day. There goes another big drop in the market here. SPY's continuing that big drop. Let's see, what's our SPY puts?
CHK, Chesapeake shares resume trading, 12.44.
Nice, already 3% gain on the SPY puts.
CHK up 41%. Charlie Hotel.
4% gain on the SPY puts. 5% gain on the SPY puts. Look at her drop. Nice, looking good. Alrighty, guys, gonna get off here, and we will be back in the trade room. And if you guys want to come join us, go to breakingchartalerts.com, click join now, and you guys could go to our page and sign up either for the trader, with Pro Trader, or the Pro Trader Elite membership. Alrighty, guys, and if you guys need me or Efren here, right here, Facebook Messenger on the website, no matter where we are, even if I'm out there picking up the Porsche, you guys have questions, comment down below here, and it'll go to my cell phone, and we can message you back. Alrighty, guys. Great job today. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you again in the trade room and live on Zoom again at 2 p.m. Alrighty, guys, take care, and bye-bye.
Subunit